Hey YouTube, TechGuru here today, and I'm going to be showing you a simple backup software that can be used and set so that it backs up your files continuously every day, month, every time you start up your computer, every 10 minutes, whatever you like. It's using the software here called fbackup. This can basically be programmed any way you want to automatically back it up, manually back it up when you click a button, or anything you want. So you're going to go to the link that I've left in the description, which is basically just fbackup.com, and click the download, free download here. And once you've done that, you're going to want to install it and run it, and these are the two windows that are going to come up. So before you do anything, you're going to want to create a new backup. So you're going to hit here, this big backup, and hit new. Now I'm just going to name mine YouTube tutorial. You can name it whatever you want. You can either have it, you probably don't want local unless you have two computers linked in which you can switch between users. But for me, I'm just going to do local, and then you're going to select, you can either have it saved to your hard drive or you can save it to a removable disk. Then what you're going to do is you're going to browse, and I'm just going to have mine in my public documents. And then you can set it to any folder you want it to save in. This is where it's going to save it, not where it's going to copy it from. So once I hit next, this is where you're going to select your folders and files. You can select any file you want, any folder you want, multiple folders. For me though, I'm just going to have a quick, I'll just back up this. But you can have multiple folders, you can have single files, anything you want. So once you've done that, you're going to click next, and you can either make a mirror backup or a full backup. A full backup will back up the whole folder and everything in it. A mirror will only back up small files and text documents and things like that. I usually do it for a full backup, obviously, because I want the full backup. You can either encrypt it, which means when you go to use it or you go to open it, it'll require a password to open, or it'll require a password to create the backup. I'm going to go no because I don't need it. And then now you're going to set up how often you want it to back up. You can have it daily, weekly, monthly, or manually. For the moment I'm going to hit daily, and then what hour, you can set to any hour in the day if you want. Now this is where it's going to save, switch your user and your password and everything. You don't need to worry about the password, and then you're just going to hit save. There we go. Right, so you'll see here, it's on the left column here that it's saved something called YouTube tutorial. Now if you want to edit even more, so you can set it up to say do it every 10 minutes or multiple times a day, you're going to hit properties at the top here and then go down to scheduler, and you'll see this. Now you want to hit this, highlight it, and then up the top you see edit with a little arrow, drop down arrow. You want to hit schedule, and then it's going to come up this window. Now you've got the settings here, so you can delete the task if it's not run, or you can stop the task if it runs for so many minutes, or you can don't start the task if the computer is running on batteries and things like that. But for the moment I'm just going to stick to schedule, and it's going to say task not scheduled. So you want to hit new, and then it's going to click here, create a new thing. Before you do anything, you want to hit advanced as well, because then you can set up the amount of times you want it to set and how many times. So I'm going to set it up for just to start today. You can set it to any time in the month to start it, or you can even set it to any time in the month to end it if you want it over a certain time. Now I'm going to hit repeat task. Right, this allows you to do it every hour, minute, certain amount of time. I'll say 10 minutes, and then until to a certain time, or for how many times, or if the task is still running, stop at this time, such and such. So I'm going to hit OK, apply, and now every 10 minutes starting this day it will go on forever until I cancel it manually. That it will. That's asking me for my password now. So once that's done, then it's installing and everything like that. Now just click backup to create your first backup, and then as you can see, it's running, creating a temporary backup. It's creating a shadow copy, and then if you hit open at the top here, it's going to load your documents, and where you've selected your folder to save at in the start time, that's where it's going to save it to, and probably a WinZip archive. So you want to go back to that. I think I saved mine in my public documents, so I've had documents, go down to public somewhere, public, public documents, YouTube tutorial, and you'll see in there that's where it's drawn to save the folder at. Once it's done copying it, and you can see, there you go, 1C file archive. So once you open up the 1C archive, it's going to give you a system file path, but just click through the things and there you go, that's the whole of the folder copied. And that's basically a quick tutorial on fbackup. I recommend using it. I use it quite a lot for those things like Minecraft servers and things like that take a lot of time and you don't really want to lose. I set one up so that it did it every 10 minutes, half an hour and every hour, so that if it crashed or it corrupted, I had 3 different backups I could go back to. And you can literally set it up to backup anything, files, folders, applications, anything you want. So it's just a quick tutorial. I hope you liked it, and can you please subscribe and like my channel, and more videos will be coming soon.